Hi, I'm Jan Nichols with my guest, Guy Sanville, the man who's so talented it can't be captured by words, no matter how many adjectives I use. Now E-Channel, we're after you, because Guy's going to give us an inside look at the great, but not always red carpet glamorous life of a working actor. Let me talk to you a little bit about your work as a director. How does the preparation for that role differ from how you approach things as an actor? Or does it?
Well, you look at the same things. I read a play, and if it sings to me, if it has beauty, if it has some magic, if it has some rhythm, I respond to it very viscerally, and we go from there. And then we do new plays here, so I get to know the playwright. Mm-hmm. And learn as much as I can about them and where the play came from, and I go to work.
Now, what's the most important thing you've learned about giving or getting a great performance?
Acting is very scary stuff, and one of the most important things that we do here at the Purple Rose is make people feel safe. You can be as silly and weird and out as long as you're committed and focused, and you know, as long as you try it. As long as you try it, I mean, we're open. We're fond of saying that we don't really know what we're doing, but we have our principles and our passion to guide.
When you're on stage performing, and it's a role that you really like, what kind of things cross your mind during the course of a play? Are you able to stay completely focused within the range of the character, or little distractions from offstage reach your mind?
Yeah, I don't think any actor has ever spent an entire performance just totally focused and living in the world of the play. Mm-hmm. You're always a little bit split, and things happen sometimes. I mean, every night is different. Every audience is different, and things happen, but it's really great, especially in a house the size of ours. You know, it seats about 168 mm-hmm. people. When everybody's breathing together, all the actors and the audience, and it's pretty wonderful. But yeah, stuff goes through your mind, and if you're in tune and you're focused, you know, sometimes interesting impulses happen, mm-hmm. and you follow them or not. But every experience is different. I mean, once that train leaves the station, you know, you can't stop it. So it's pretty thrilling. It's harder to do, I think, than film in that way. I really do.
Is it that you're working obviously within this structure and this constraint of the play and your character, but yet, just as you've said, anything can happen? How is that different from film?
Well, film is a director's medium. Okay? So you're really not that responsible for your performance. Mm-hmm. Your performance is, your job as an actor is to make sure that when that director sits in the editing suite that they have enough choices to choose from. So it's a very, I mean, they can capture a moment that has nothing to do with the scene but will work perfectly. Do you know what I mean? I mean, there was an exercise in the early days of film where they gave a man a spot to look at on the table. It's one of the earliest edited films, and nothing. They just filmed him looking at it. And then they would cut away to a piece of apple pie, or they'd cut away to a picture of a dead person, or and the expression, the guy never saw any of that. He was looking at a piece of tape on a table. Mm-hmm. But the critics went on and on about the depth of this guy's feeling. And so, you know, film acting is, and all acting is reacting in a way, but it's very different. I mean, you will be on a set for 12 hours and you might actually work 45 minutes of that time.
Yeah.
And it's a very, very different set of skills. I think what we do is harder. I can take a non-actor and put them in a film and have them look like they belong there. You can't do that very easily here. You've got to have some chops.
Okay. And then what is it that you do to renew yourself or stay creatively fresh? Obviously this work is demanding and rigorous, if rewarding, but so how do you stay fresh about what you're doing and energized?
The work renews me. I mean, I can have a horrible day. I mean, I can be feeling lousy or tired or whatever, but once I get in that room with those people, that restores me. The work it sustains me. It keeps me healthy. I love it.
Wow, and I wish we could keep talking, but unfortunately we're out of time and there's no good place to end a great conversation. So thanks so much for sitting down and talking with me, sharing your talent, your insight, and that fabulous voice of yours. I could listen all day. Well, if you would like to know more about Guy Sanville or the Purple Rose Theater, please go to www.purplerosetheater.org. And for more information about this program, we invite you to visit us on the World Wide Web at conversationswithcreativeminds.com. I'm your host, Jan Nichols. Until next time, reminding you to eat lunch. Sure, it tastes great, but more importantly, no one's creative on an empty stomach. Join us again soon for more Conversations with Creative Minds.